This is One on One. Welcome back to One on One. It is our pleasure to welcome Tawanda Jones, who is the co-founder of a terrific organization here in Camden.
Thank you.
It is called Camden Sophisticated Sisters. What a great name. And you came up with that.
Yes, sir, I did.
How so?
Well, Camden Sophisticated Sisters the whole word sophisticated stuck with me because of my grandmother. She was very articulate. She always believed that young ladies should sit up and have posture, and being sophisticated was her thing. So it kind of like stuck in my head. So it just seemed like the perfect name to name the organization at the time.
What does it do?
Oh my God, what don't they do? It's a performing arts. They don't just dance. Oh my God, they dance their pain away. They sing, they act. They have to do volunteer hours. They have to do 200 hours of volunteer hours. So it's a community-based organization, and we welcome the youth. We welcome adults. It's just one big community inside of the neighborhood center.
4,000 children have successfully come through the program. 100% graduation rate. 90% of team members attend higher education institutions. Amazing. How does that happen?
It takes, I would be crazy to say, I did this by myself. No successful organization is ran by one person, but it takes a collective effort. It takes community, parents, teachers, everyone involved just to stay on track with these young people. See, we just don't do drill team inside of one place. We have to make sure that we're interacting with them at their homes, inside the schools. I love doing pop-up visits at the schools. Pop-up visits.
Describe that.
Pop-up visits, if you have a kid that, they're part of the organization and they're having like a rough week, I'll get that phone call from the teacher. I know they're a part of your organization. Behavior-wise, we're having a little difficult time. We're on our way.
You pop up.
We pop up. I pop up. The parents pop up. We have a little volunteer group that loves to do the little pop-up thing. So, and the kids shape up. They just want to know, they love structure. They love discipline. Kids want to know that you're going to be there.
I got to tell you, when I first heard about you, it was first in 2013, the great folks at CNN recognized your organization as one of the top 10 heroes of that year. Also in 2014, I met you, the Russell Berry Foundation, the Make a Difference Award. You were one of the winners, one of the $5,000 winners. You've been recognized in so many places by so many organizations. You're born and raised in the city. You love this city. What is it that these young women are facing every day?
Oh my God, poverty, drugs, the violence, but we're here to tell them that you can overcome any obstacle. You don't let that stop you. As a matter of fact, you go even harder. And we just want to let them know that you have a great support system here. Even if your household is in disarray, you have an extra extended family in Camden Sophisticated Sisters.
To what degree do you consider yourself, because you are a product of this city, a role model?
Well, I'm no saint. I'm no perfect person.
I didn't ask if you were a saint. I said, but you are a role model, and you really look up to you.
Yes, I try to be.
And you are from this city.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Is that pressure?
It's a lot of pressure. You're constantly in the eye. People want to, am I going to mess up? Am I doing this correctly? All I can do is just stay prayed up and just
stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up. I have to put on that armor of God. I'm not afraid to mention His name. And that's what really keeps me going, as well as my husband and my family, and my support system. People that I lean on. Because it gets difficult sometimes, but because I love it and it's a passion and it's not work, because I'm very passionate about it, it makes it that much easier.
What do you get out of this?
Oh my God, the smiles, the joy, the kids coming back to me and saying, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have made it this far. And I'm like, don't give me that much credit, but just know that we are still here for you. That revolving door of the kids that already went through the program and make me feel old by bringing their children back to my program, But that's the part that makes me feel like, we must be doing something right.
So for people watching One-on-One as part of this In Your Neighborhood initiative, together with our great partners at NJTV, who are trying to talk about neighborhoods, communities all across the state, who may not really understand Camden. They think they know, because they see things on the national news,
Right.
crime, violence, a part of the city, but not the totality of the city.
Not at all.
What's the rest of the city?
Put it this way, there's a Camden everywhere. In the suburbs, there's a Camden everywhere. You know, turmoil, a lot of social woes, you know, but you have to get the root of the problem, you know. I feel like my thing of contributing to my city is definitely with the youth. You know, let's get these babies while they're young, so when they grow up to be productive citizens, it'll be that much easier to say, you know, how can you get involved? How can you make this change?
Tawanda Jones, who is the co-founder of Camden Sophisticated Sisters. You're doing great things every day with a great team, and we thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by the Russell Berry Foundation, Virtua, Partners for Health Foundation, Qualcare Inc., Johnson & Johnson, Kessler Foundation, and by ADP. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.